Jennifer. Hello, Lombardy Mom. It's a little chilly outside today. The sun was peeking out a second ago, and now it's behind a huge cloud. So who knows what the temperature is going to be while I'm barbecuing. We are doing meatloaf today. It's going to take about 90 minutes. We're going to do the basket method, and since I've already shown you how to do the basket method, I'll link that above. So you guys can go back and watch how to start that basket method, and then you can watch your meatloaf video. So it's actually really easy, but it's so much better on the barbecue than it is in the oven. I think I've made my meatloaf once before. I've made meatloaf balls, little meatloaf sandwiches, but I've only made small amounts. This is almost 2 pounds of hamburger. You can use 1 pound of burger and 1 pound of sausage, or lamb or elk. You can, add whatever kind of meat you like. I'm gonna sprinkle in some Worcestershire sauce, not a lot, probably, a teaspoon. I don't measure, and it's horrible because I don't measure. A little less than 1/4 cup of your breadcrumbs. And I've got some Mrs. Dash, so whatever kind of seasonings you like to sprinkle in. Not a lot, because that one's overpowering. Some seasoning salt. And it looks like a lot of seasoning because I've already poured in that, but my breadcrumbs. And I've got some onion powder and some garlic. I like garlic more than onions, so I put a little bit more garlic in there. And I have 1 egg. We are going to get my little measuring cup down, because you know me, I'm just dropping the egg right in there. And I've already taken my rings off because I am going to just squish this up. You can make whatever meatloaf you usually make to put on this. I might have to add a little bit more breadcrumbs. Just a little bit more. I'm going to get an extra hand here. Did you see that? I've got an extra hand. That's just amazing. I'm going to pour just a little bit in the middle. That's good. A little bit more. Okay. Wow. I've got an extra hand. And that's probably good. We are going to form this into a loaf. And I'm just going to stick it over there. Kind of make it as even as you can, because we're going to put it on the grill, and you want it to evenly cook. So we're going to put it on the grill this direction. You're going to have a basket on each side, and we're going to put the thermometer in the middle. I'm going to make a little kind of divot in the middle there. And after I'm done washing my hands, I'm going to drizzle it with some of this oil and put some salt and pepper on top of that. And we are going to put the probe right in the middle, all the way in. And I'll show you that in a second. Just let me wash my hands first. So I've drizzled and drizzle. I'm gonna sprinkle some pepper on it. And normally if I do this in the oven, I put on my smoky salt, but because I'm smoking it with some applewood, I don't need to use my smoked salt. So I'm just gonna salt it. And then we're gonna take the probe and put it right down the middle, all the way in. And we are gonna now go out and start that grill. and bring the temperature up to 350, between 350 and 360. So I have 316 degrees. I'm going to drop my little wood pieces on it, and by the time those catch fire and it comes up to temperature, I'll go inside, bring the meatloaf out, and we'll put it on. I got my pit boss gloves on. That feels really good. Oh, that's right, this way. There's a hook on one side. Okay, so I have these little grates that go like this. Oops. And some apple wood. I'm only going to do apple wood this time. And we're just going to drop these on here. And we are going to cook these up for the rest is mesquite. Okay. I'm going to close those up. I'm going to put the grate back on. It's going to come back up to temperature. So right now I have this one open a quarter of the way. This one down here is closed. There's one on this side, quarter of the way, and this one is a quarter of the way. It is 217. The temperature is going to come back up here to 350, 360 is what we're going to bring it up to, and then we're going to cook it for 90 minutes. I'll be right back with my meatloaf. Okay, that rooster. I'm going to put my meatloaf right there in the middle. I made a little foil pan out of my heavy-duty foil. Last time I just stuck it right on there. If your meatloaf, like mine, was pretty sturdy, you could just stick it right on there. But I wanted to catch the drippings and stuff so that it didn't dirty up the barbecue. So we're going to just close this up here and bring it back up to temperature. And then once it's at temperature, we will start our timer. But right now I'm getting it to smoke. Okay, my temperature went up to 375 with that smoke going, the wood and stuff caught fire, so it went up to 375. I actually saw 376, and I closed a couple vents. It is now dropping down. I don't think I closed them too much. You don't want to adjust them too much because it takes a little bit for them to drop, a little bit of time. So I actually got to start my timer. I forgot. The temperature has dropped down. This wood has gone out, so there is no smoke, but the coals are still going. I'm going to try to keep it at like 325 until it reaches the temperature I want. The 25 minutes, we started this at 4 o'clock, so it's been way longer than 25 minutes. And the temperature of the meat is at 152. Beef is 170. I like mine a little bit more done than that. Not too done, not dry, but done. Time to sauce our meatloaf. Right? He'll never know. Hot dog. Oh goodness.
I would be like, the best hot dog I've ever had in my life. Yeah, it's Meatloaf.
Oh, ha, ha. Hot. That was funny.
What happened to your sunny day, woman?
I don't know.
I got a few minutes of it. I was telling Chris, it's been cloudy in Florence all
Dump
day.
them on there.
Huh.
And then the boy.
Have you guys ever been out, take Canary Road all the way out and go to like Nightingale's fish camp and then the old Silku Station rail yard back there with a bunch of apartments and whatnot?
Where?
So if you take that first left across from Honeymoon State Park, that's
Then no, we've
No.
never done that.
yeah, you take that all the way back, it puts you on the back of Silk Goose Lake. And there's a couple of fish camps.
Oh.
Every 4th of July, Nightingale's has a huge fireworks show.
Well, we might have to take the bug out there this year.
Here he goes, we need to take an excavator out there. It's like, all right, we're in.
Pull this one out. Oh, crunchy piece of meat. Oh.
You don't want to bring them in?
Sure. Think. Hold. Next finger. Ready?
You okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, no, it didn't pop on me.
Oh, I thought that had been.
Uh-uh.
Wait.
Love you, dude. Them doggies have been barking all day. Close everything up. Shut that thing off. I didn't use all the... I overstuffed them this time because I was worried about not having enough.
Oh, yeah.
Because the chicken, I had just enough on the chicken, which is perfect, but... I didn't have to do the meatloaf as long as the chicken, though. Let's see if I can get this onto here. You know what I forgot to do?
Huh?
I forgot to spray the... Oh, it just came right off.
Yeah, because that hamburger is perfect with a good amount of fat.
Yum. I'll show you. I'm gonna flush that off. There it is over here. And I'm not gonna need a big knife. What? You're gonna cut it right. Let's see, cut an edge off first. See what that looks like. I need a sharper knife. I'll sharpen it off.
This one?
Whatever. You get the crispy edge, the crunchiness. Go down the middle, see if it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Just want to look at that little ring. Smoke. Okay, we're gonna have some rice, some meatloaf, and some corn. My homemade rice. I'll come back and show you It's, oh, smells so good. Smell-o-vision.
You should call it a rice pate.
A rice pate.
Yeah, because you add herbs and spices to it. It's not, you sound like you're trying to do rice.
It's my, yeah, it's not just rice. It's yum. So I like the crunchy edges. That's why I like to make meatballs. So next time I might just make a whole bunch of meatballs and smoke those. It was a little under 90 minutes. We cooked it hot and fast, so sometimes it does take a lot less time to cook it. So it was about an hour. And yum. Oh, that smoke ring. I like to dip it in barbecue sauce. Yum. It doesn't even need barbecue sauce, but I like a little bit. And it's homemade, so it's really good. Yum. And my rice is rice pilaf, not just plain rice. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.